Welcome to another one of guided tour. We're going to puzzle 380. That 8x8 release this very evening. We'll load her up and get started. Now I say to quarter these puzzles and figure out where you want to start and play into. And there's some staggering. From our last video, we know means baselines, or at least partial baselines. I don't see one that goes all the way just by itself. So I'm probably just going to start with the low ones to work into this little complex of interlocking short segments. So it's a 1 and a 2, right? And this 1 gives this a 2, which gives this a 1. And we know this is a 1. We're just doing the easiest things in our lines. We know this is a 2, and now we're going to start doing whole lines as best we can. This is limited to 5. This is limited to 5, right, because of the cross segments. So we know this is 3 and this is 5. We're left with a 6, 7 pair, and we can allow that. We'll finish this segment, but this one's going to be a partial. We get a 2. I mean, if you want to look at it this way, it leaves us a 4 or 5. But if you look at it this way, we've completed another segment, right? And let's finish our 1. This is a 2. And 1, 2, 3 on a 4 length makes this a 4. You can't have 2 5s in a row, so that's all done. Dropping down, we know that's a 1. We know this is a 2. Can't get much more, but we can finish this. And consequently, we also know that this is a, well, we know a lot of things actually. We know this is a 4, and we know this is a 3, and then we know this is a 6. Is this 1 and 2? Over here, we know this is a 5. And let's see, what else do we get out of this? We know that this is a 7 and this is a 6. And we know that this is a 4 and this is a 5. We can lie quite a bit here actually. 1, 4, 5 makes this a 2. We're left with 3, and then what, 6 and 7, which we can't do yet. But we know this 2, and we know that this is a 4 and this is a 1. Pretty good. We know this is a 2. These 2 1s make this a 1. That a 5 and this a 3. And what are we left with here? This has to be 5. Left with 6, 7, and 8. That's our 7. That's our 6. That's our 8. Everything's forced. I'm going to pick up this little 7. Let's look at this thing here. We need a 1. It has to be there. We need a 3 and a 4. There we are, all done with that. And now this is a 6. This just needs 7 and 4. And now we're in that infamous stagger stall. Only 1 4 left gives a 2. Only 1 2 left gives a 1. Only 1 1 left gives a 3. And we are all done. And that's how you solve 1 up 380, or at least one good way to do it. I just started with some givens over here, which worked into this little chain, helps fill in this little hodgepodge of vertical and horizontal segments we got in the center. And then I worked a whole bunch of lines. And then we were about done. Let's see. If you had questions, I hope this video helped. If you still have questions, leave a comment. I'll try and help there. Like if you like, share, subscribe, all the other fun stuff. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on another evening. Bye.